Hello, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ito na naman po ang inyong lagalag na guro. Nandito po tayo upang pag-aralan yung factoring special products involving squares. Pero bago tayo magsimula, shoutout po muna tayo. Shoutout po kay Ma'am Marge, aka Bea, BFF po sa San Jose Occidental Mindoro at sa lahat ng teachers po ng San Jose National High School kung saan po ako unang nagturo sa public. So, siyempre ang aking nanay na doon din po nagtuturo and si Ma'am Leia and friends ng aking nanay, si Ma'am Beth, si Ma'am Uhagan, si Ma'am Beth, Ma'am Uhagan, Ma'am Beth Ayat, Ma'am Beth Aba, Ma'am Uhagan, Ma'am Perea, and Ma'am Leia Peñaflor. Okay din po. Shoutout din po sa aking mga dating students, yung batch nila Donnie Pabular, syempre. At syempre, thank you po kay Jepoy, aka Harabas, dahil na-meet ko na po yung 1,000 subscribers dahil sa kanya, konti na lang. And sa lahat po sa inyo, salamat po. So, I will be making a separate video to thank you all. But this, hindi po dito. Okay, so let's start. Factoring special products involving squares. So, our goals is to factor special products involving squares, and you are able to recognize patterns in factors involving squares because if you will be able to recognize those patterns, this topic is quite easy. Okay, so let's proceed. So these are the special products involving squares. So what are we going to do is actually the opposite. Okay, so the opposite. We are going to, if this is product, and the answer is this one, ito po yung sagot, other way around. So from here, you are going to factor it out. So something like, ito po yun. So gagawin natin baliktad. So in our previous lessons, nag-multiply po tayo. This time around, we will factor it out. Okay, hahatiin naman natin. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so our first special product is the distributive law. So from ax plus ay, what we are going to do is to distribute the common factor, which is a. So lalabas lang natin yan. Then you retain the quantity x and y. Then you enclose it in a parenthesis. So para multiplication. So if you are to multiply, to check, that is ax and ay. Okay, so from here, we are going to do it like this one. So for example, 2x squared y to the fourth plus 10x squared a. So how are you going to factor it out? So ang unang technique po is to determine ano po yung common sa kanila. Ano yung parehas silang meron. So let's see. So x squared, ayan po, meron sila parehas x squared, right? Okay. So yun, pwede nyo nang ilabas. You cannot and you observe 2 and 5, 2 and 10 rather, ano po yung common sa kanila? Common factor. Diba? 2, 2. So, pwede mo pong ilabas yung 2. So, your first factor will be 2x squared times yung mga naiwan po. Y to the fourth and 5a. So, when you multiply 2 and 5, it's 10. So, for you to check. So, 5a. So, this is your answer. Okay? Second example. I have 5a squared plus 2a plus 4b. Ano po yung common sa kanila? Okay? So, this is wrong. I should have a square here. I was not able to write it. No. It's 2a to the fourth. I'm sorry. 2a to the fourth. It's 2a to the fourth. So, the given is 5a squared plus 2a to the fourth. Okay? B is equal to, ano yung common sa kanila? Of course, yung a squared. Okay? So, a to the fourth is actually, it's the product of 2a squared, right? So, the common factor is a squared. Then, you write to open close parenthesis. So, you write yung naiwan, which is 5. Then, the other a squared, then b. So, this is your factor. Okay? Our next example is 3xy, 9x squared. Kitang-kita nyo dito, ang common sa kanila is 3 because 9 is divisible by 3. And of course, x. Yung kabila, walang y, so hindi nyo ilalabas. So, x na isa, x dalawa to, so 3x. Yung una yung factor nyo. Then, you write yung naiwan, y, plus 9 divided by 3 is 3. Then, yung naiwan na x, 3x quantity. So, yun po yung sagot. sa distributive law when factoring yun sa distributive law. Okay? You look for the common factor between two terms. Yun ang ilabas nyo, then yung remaining i-enclose nyo sa parenthesis. That's the technique. Okay? So, next. Okay, so difference of two squares muna tayo. So, from here, from this problem, you have a perfect, no, not a perfect. X squared minus y, gagawin nyo pong ganito. So, pag ganitong nakita nyo, square of the first term, whatever, not only a letter but numerical coefficient also. Yung mga perfect square, 4, 16, what's perfect square? 2, 4, 16, 9, sa 3, 16, sa 4, 5 is 25, 6 is 36, 7, 49, 8 is 64. So, yung mga ganon. Usually, your teachers are using that. Ang numbers 1 to 9 lang. The highest they will use, maybe it's 11, which is 121. So, 10 and 10, 100 is a perfect square for 10, right? So, yun lang. Memorizing nyo lang yung mga perfect square 1 to 10. So, isama nyo na si 11 because madalas ginagamit 120. Square root of 121 is 11. So, ang pansinin nyo lang, x squared, y squared, paghiwalayin nyo lang, tapos, sum and difference siya. So, lahat ng sagot ko dyan, sum and difference siya. Oh, this is wrong. This is difference. Okay? This is difference. Okay? This is difference. Okay. So, mali po to ha. You correct that. You correct that. I cannot correct it now because I am not allowed to write in a Google slide. Okay? So, for example, 4x cubed minus 16y to the fourth z to the 8. So, 4 and 16 has a square. That is 2 and 4. Right? So, 2 and 4. Ayun po yun. Yung sa first factor nyo. Then, square root of x to the 6 is x cubed. Right? Remember the rule for getting the square root of exponents. It's you simply divide the exponent here by 2 kasi square root. So, divide mo lang siya sa 2. So, 6 divided by 2 is 3. So, 2x cubed. Then, okay, kahit anong unahin yung isulat, positive or negative, basta opposite sila. Pwedeng mauna dito yung negative, pwede dun positive. So, walang problema. Basta opposite signs. So, then your last term is square root of 16. So, square root of 16 is 4. Square root of y to the 4, sabi ko nga divided by 2, is y squared. Then, square root of z to the 8 is divided by 2, z to the 4th. So, that's it. Yun lang din yung second term nyo po. Magkaiba lang sila ng sign. This is positive, this is negative, or this is negative, this is positive. Basta opposite po sila. Okay? So, medyo I'm sorry about this error. Hindi ko po mako-correct dito ngayon. Pero this is negative. If this is positive. If you write here negative, this is your positive. Okay? So, let's try x squared minus 9. So, madali ito. Square root of x squared is x. Kasi 2 divided by 2x. Then, sulat nyo na agad. Magsulat na agad kayo ng ganito. Tapos, sagyan nyo na agad ng sign. Then, sulat nyo. Square root of x squared is x. Sulat nyo yung x. Square root of 9 is 3. So, that's your answer. Okay? Madali lang po yan. So, third example is 16x squared minus 36. So, square root of 16 is 4. Yun na ulit. Sulat nyo sum and difference. Square root of x squared, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, 4x. So, plus, square root of 36 is 6. Sabi ko nga, it will be helpful if you memorize the perfect squares from 1 to 11. So, if you memorize that, 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 6 is 36, 7 times 7 is 49, 8 times 8 is 64, 9 times 9 is 81, 10 times 10 is 100, and 11 times 11 is 121. You can answer this perfectly. Okay? I was able to memorize that when I was in elementary. And I shout out po sa mga elementary math teachers ko noon. Sila Ma'am Sekyoko, si Ma'am Tuliao, and si Ma'am Ruth, and si Ma'am Orsino. So, Mas swerte po ako at naging mga teachers ko sila. Okay? So, difference of two squares, we are done with that. So, how about sum? So, from here, ano naman po yung sagot? You notice, parehas lang po sila. The only difference is that the sign here is negative. In here, the sign is positive. Right? Okay? So, but, unlike the previous one, this is dalawang x plus y. You will simply write dalawang x plus y. How will you do that? So, for example, this trinomial term. This is a trinomial term because you have first term, second term, third term. So, x squared plus 8xy plus 16. So, just do not mind the middle term. Pero you can actually get your term here from this one. Okay? You can actually get your so, malilito pa kayo. Wag na po. Pero someday, sa susunod na mga video, explain ko yung middle term kung dyan kayo dadaan using this equation. Pero wag na po. Malilito. Mas madali itong isang technique. So, you just get the square root of x squared, that is x. Then, square root of 16, that is 4. Oh, I forgot to write y. It has y here. Okay, so I have so many errors in this lecture, so that might confuse you, but we have y squared here, therefore we should have y here. So the answer is x plus 4y. Can I write? I'm sorry, guys. Oh no. I can't. Google Slide, hindi po sila nag-o-offer ng writing unlike in the PowerPoint presentation. Okay? Okay, so let's proceed. It has y here. Okay, let's proceed. 25a squared plus 30ab plus 9b squared. So, sulat nyo positive. Square root of 25a squared is 5a. Then, square root of 9b squared is 3b. So, that's your answer. Ulitin nyo lang po. Okay. O, sulat nyo na ulit. Positive. Then, sulat kayong quantity. Then, positive. Then, you get the square root of 10x squared. That is 10x. Then, you get the square root of 81. That is 9. That's your answer. Without you thinking about this one. Okay? So, yun po. Okay. So, let's proceed. Do we have, are we done? 1, 2, difference of two squares, square. Okay? And the last one is square of difference. So, ito naman po, kung kanina addition, square of sum, parehas silang positive. Dito po, sulat nyo lang parehas negative. So, ganun din yung rule. You get the square root of 49, that is 7. 49n squared, that is 7n. You get the square root of 16, that is 4. Yun na yun. Again, sa second, sulat nyo lang parehas negative. Square root of 16b squared, 4b. Square root of 25, 5. So, that's it. Square root of 4a squared, 2a. Square root of 25b squared, 5b. That's it. So, that's your answer. That is that easy. So, manonotice nyo yan sa pag binigay ito ni teacher nyo, perfect square yan kasi may 16. Basta memorize nyo yung 1, 4, 1, 4, 9. What's next for 9? 16, 25, 36. You will, please do memorize the perfect squares. At least until 11. Okay? So, let's proceed. So, we are done discussing this topic. So, I hope you learned something today. These are our references. If you wanted to solve more problems, just click it. I'm putting that in our description below. So, para po makapag-solve kayo. So, salamat po sa kanila. I don't use book kasi wala naman po akong libro dito, but I'm utilizing the power of internet. Okay? So, and that's it. So, please don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell and share it to your pamangkin po na high school, especially high school students. This will help them a lot. I'm actually uploading grade 8 lessons in mathematics. So soon I will be uploading also grade 7 and 9 and 10 and 9 and 10 and grade 6 mathematics. So and P6 and P6 also. So and some chemistry concepts. So that's it. I have here a picture. So when I was, this is I think 2017. I have a seminar in Boston, Massachusetts, in Massachusetts, Jen. So I travel with my cousin. Shout out to Ate Tesang. She's in New York. So she brought me in Brooklyn Bridge. Okay? So thank you. Bye-bye. Mabuhay po.